headlines. Manipur will become international sports hub, says Union Minister of Tourism and Donor G. Kishan Reddy. Hello and a very good afternoon. Welcome to MAMI TV English News Bulletin. I'm KABITA TONGBRAM. Union Minister of Tourism and Donor G. Kishan Reddy has said Manipur is a sports powerhouse of India and has the potential of becoming an international sports hub. He said this during the Northeast Festival at Kumanlampak Sports Complex in Manipur in connection to Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. During his 2-day visit to the state, he inspected the infrastructure and facilities of temporary campus of National Sports University NSU. He watched the final football match of the Northeast Regional Sports Week at Kumanlampak Main Stadium. Speaking on the occasion, Kishan said the center had chosen a right place for setting up the university, while asserting that it is well known to all that Manipur is the sports powerhouse of India. Once the university is fully functional, Manipur will be the meeting point of not only the country's sports persons but also of the globe, he said. The university will make Manipur the sports hub of not only for the country but also for the globe. The implementing agency is targeting to complete the development of the NSU permanent campus within 2 years.
आने वाले 5 साल में भी वो मणिपुर का पूरा मुख्य चित्र बदले, मणिपुर में विकास के कार्यक्रम में रफ्तार रहे, अच्छे काम, मेरे को पूरा विश्वास है, आदरणीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी को भी पूरा विश्वास है, बीरेन सिंह जी के नेतृत्व में मणिपुर आगे बढ़ेगा.
The Union Minister inaugurated Interstate Truck Terminus ISTT Sekmai in Imphal West District through virtual mode from Kumanlampak Sports Complex. Before concluding his 2-day visit, the Union Minister will review tourism projects being implemented at INA Complex and Loktak Lake at Moirang of Bishnupur District. MLA of Moirang Assembly Constituency, Thongam Shanti, extended greetings to the Muslim community of the state on the occasion of Eid al-Fitr. In his message, he said this holy festival is celebrated across the world as a mark of an end to the month-long fasting Ramadan. Along with the festival being celebrated, he wished that God brings peace, love and affection among all people in the state of Manipur. A team of Bishnupur Police Commando arrested 3 persons with 1.08 kilograms of brown sugar at Foiting Chingning Mamanglaikai on Sunday. According to media reports, the arrested persons has been identified as Wairopam Robi, 45, son of late W. Mani of Foiting Chingning, Maitram Ranjit Maitei, 28, son of M. Mohan Maitei of Iko Awanglaikai, and Sapam Rajkumar, 29, son of late as Somendro of Foiting Chingning. The team recovered 1.08 kilograms of brown sugar from the trio. The arrested persons along with the seized items were handed over to Nambur Police Station for further legal actions. A bailiff bridge that connects Konging and Sinjol villages near Thanlan along NH 102B collapsed today around 10:30 am, leaving many vehicles on both the sides stranded. According to reports, the incident occurred when 2 loaded trucks crosses the bridge at the same time. Small passenger vehicles like Tata Sumos and Boleros have avoided traveling at the same time over the shaky bridge to avoid excess weight, but the heavy trucks deployed by the road construction works reportedly flouted this norm. Even though the bridge collapsed, no major injuries have been reported. With the crucial bridge breaking down, local chiefs and elected representatives had contacted the NHIDCL officials for an alternative arrangement on war footing. The bridge connects Sinjol and its adjoining villages to the state as well as with the adjoining state of Mizoram. Meanwhile, works for a road diversion have started. The local MLA too had claimed that NHIDCL authorities have assured an alternate route within a day or two. Notably, the bridge constructed by the BRO is more than 25 years old. Due to the perilous condition of the old iron bridge, a major repairing was undertaken sometime last year. Additionally, an RCC bridge to replace the Bailey Bridge had started but is still in its initial stage with works underway for the footings. Friendly Environmental Warriors FEW along with All Manipur United Clubs organization AMUCO jointly organized a hike to inspect Mount KOBRAM. Lifetime president of FEW M. Romeo flagged off the team of 50 hikers today. Speaking on the working president of FEW, Ketri Mayum Dayabanta appealed to the hikers cooperate and to follow the rules for a successful hike. New Life Foundation Manipur, a partner of Impulse NGO Network Shillong and state partner, distributed edible items to the beneficiaries of Tengnopal and Churchandpur district for the second phase. The program, which began from April 25, was launched under Food Security, Food for Hunger and Sustainable Livelihood. Now it's time for a short break. We'll be right back.
Adongi Matau Tarabadi Pukning Wakagi Anaba Libra Drug Addiction Amadi Mental Disorder Treatment Gidamak Adom Karigiwari Manipurda Ihan Hanboina Rehabilitation and Child Care Center Inkalakliba Naha Singita Oiba Experienced Leraba Doctors Amadi Clinical Psychologists Singna Layanjari Expert Singna Counseling Piba 24/7 CCTV camera da monitor Dauduna Kupna Senaba Morning Yoga Healthy Diets Weekly Health Checkup Intensive Daily Routine Awaba kaya daging ngakthoknaba Laijare Yaipopa Rehabilitation and Child Care Center Kwakaithel Akham Likai Adongi Mathau Tarabadi Nakanda Pijaribak Contact number asida pau fawbirau
Admission open, Apollo Academy, 11 Science and 12 Science. Subjects offered: Physics, Chemistry, Biology, Mathematics, English, Meitei Mayik, Home Science. Class commencement from 9 May 2022. Form issue from 25th April 2022. Address Kwakaithel Bazaar near Amuko office. Please contact 825-801-3846. Apollo Academy Common Universities Entrance Test CUET 2022. Class commencement 9 May 2022. Eligibility 12 pass or appearing. Available hostel seats for boys and girls of schoolgoers.
Welcome back. In a strong push for peace, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Monday in Berlin said that there will be no winning party in the war between Russia and Ukraine. Therefore, they are on the side of peace, he said, while delivering remarks after a meeting with German Chancellor Olaf Scholz. PM Modi noted that oil prices have been skyrocketing due to the Ukraine conflict, and there is also a shortage of food grains and fertilizers in many parts of the world. The impact of these developments on developing and poor countries will be particularly serious, he said. He also expressed concern over the humanitarian consequences of the Russia-Ukraine war, which has been ongoing for 60+ days now. Thousands of civilians have been killed and millions displaced by Russia's invasion, which began on February 24. He also reiterated that from the very beginning of the Ukrainian crisis, they called for an immediate ceasefire, insisting that dialogue is the only way to resolve the dispute. India recorded a total of 2,568 new COVID-19 cases with 20 deaths in the last 24 hours. This took the total tally of COVID-19 cases to more than 4.30 crore, while active cases dipped to 19,137 according to the data updated by Union Health Ministry. The number of deaths climbed to 5.23 lakh with 20 fresh fatalities. The active cases comprise 0.04% of the total infections, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate was recorded as 98.74%. A decrease of 363 cases has been recorded in the active COVID-19 caseload in a span of 24 hours. The daily positivity rate was also recorded as 0.61% and the weekly positivity rate as 0.71%. Meanwhile, the number of people who have recuperated from the disease surged to 4.25 crore. On the other hand, the cumulative doses administered in the country under the nationwide COVID-19 vaccination drive has exceeded 189.23 crore across the country. Israel lashed out at Russia over unforgivable comments by its foreign minister about Nazism and anti-Semitism, including claims that Adolf Hitler was Jewish. Israel, which summoned the Russian ambassador in response, said the remarks blamed Jews for their own murder in the Holocaust. It was a steep decline in the ties between the two countries at the time when Israel has sought to stake out a neutral position between Russia and Ukraine and remain in Russia's good stead for its security needs in the Middle East. Asked about Russia's efforts to denazify Ukraine in an interview with an Italian news channel, Sergei Lavrov explained that Ukraine could still have Nazi elements even if some figures, including the country's president, were Jewish. In some of the harshest remarks since the start of the war in Ukraine, Israeli Foreign Minister Yair Lapid called Lavrov's statement unforgivable and scandalous and a horrible historical error. Now, before we wind up, let's have a quick look at the top story once again. Manipur will become international sports hub, says Union Minister of Tourism and Donna J. Kishan Reddy. That's all for now. Thanks for joining and have a great day ahead.
Political leaders in the further tackle Togadam never. I na Saktona high bay, a medium hapon the eggy period. Canada, I sing high never